Alright, my name is Susie Kirshner. I'm a sophomore here at Plymouth State. The class I chose to talk about is The Individual in the Law. It's taught by the police chief of Campton, Chris Warren, who is actually a really cool guy. He's really down to earth, willing to talk with you about different kinds of laws, tell you the way they work, tell you why certain laws are the way they are, why you're being fined for this, why you're being fined for that. I thought it was a really interesting course just because I've never really taken any kind of criminal justice course. It was really informative. I thought it was really cool that it was based on first-hand experience. He's the police chief, and he's been doing it for like years and years, so he has a lot of experience. He has a lot of know-how. Basically, the class consists of like reading different cases, and he does a lot of PowerPoint slides. You learn about like the history of law in the beginning, and then you learn about how that kind of changed from the history of law and like how laws have formed over time. At the beginning of class, he does a really cool thing. He calls it like a closed-door policy. So whatever you say in class stays in class. He asks that it's like a personal thing. Like if someone's sharing a story, like if someone got arrested, they don't want like it going outside of the class. He closes the door at the beginning of the class, and for however long the class can keep it going, if you have like a conversation, like my class was on a Monday and a Wednesday, so it was like right after the weekend. So he asked like if anybody had stories from the weekend, if anybody knew of anybody that got arrested, anybody had any incidents, and you could just talk about it, and like he would try to tell you, he would like advise you on like best thing to do out of the situation. Like if you like were like, oh well, I got written up this weekend, he would try to be like, well, did they search this? Because they can't do that. So I thought that was kind of cool, and he was really laid back about it. I thought his grading was really fair. He didn't have any really hard tests or quizzes. Like, he basically told us to print the PowerPoints out, and whatever was on the PowerPoints was what was on the tests. And thought it was a fun and interesting class atmosphere. Everyone was really respectful of one another. No one was really afraid to talk. Everyone was willing to share. And another thing I thought was cool is that on every test he had at least 2 pop culture bonus questions. So they were just like random facts. Like you knew them, you got like 5 extra points on your test, which was kind of sweet. But I would definitely suggest it. The book was inexpensive. The teacher was great. That's about it. Does anyone want to know anything else about the class? No.
Who's the teacher again? Police chief of Campton, you said?
Yeah, Chris Warren.
Oh yeah, Chris Warren. So there are other people that there are a number of people that teach this course. Is that right?
I'm not really sure. There's different sections of it, yeah.
There are, okay.
I know that
because I know I had another review and it didn't sound like this.
He's a really popular person to take it with, just because I don't know.
He's right out there.
He's a really good teacher.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think the other one, come to think of it, was with a lawyer. Yeah, this can have a lot of different takes, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and Chris Warren always he tells you at the beginning of class he teaches every section different. So like I guess he has like 3 or 4 sections of the class. And they'll all get, like, all their tests are different, all their PowerPoints are different. They learn, like, different material. Just because he just goes with, like, the class atmosphere, whatever the class wants to really learn about is what he'll teach.
Does anyone have a tough question? Tough. No put on spot for you.